Cowboys at Falcons.
I like Dallas +3. I think they're going to win straight out. Listen, it's a must-win, and they've actually been a better road team than a home team this year. The Falcons, 6 of their 8 wins have come by 1 possession. Their defense, 6 sacks. Dak Prescott's going to sit in the pocket with time to throw. The Falcons' defense this year on 3rd down, terrible. Quarterback hit, sacks, terrible. A comfortable Dak, said this a couple weeks ago when Seattle beat him. A comfortable quarterback against Atlanta. I'm going to take the Cowboys here, 28-27 in a fun game.
Okay. I really love to kind of break these down and post these clips because everybody always comes running on Sunday to be like, haha, you were wrong, or, usually crickets if it ends up being right. So I really just wanted to highlight this because I've already done a deep dive into this game of Falcons versus the Cowboys and what it means and what the Falcons should be able to do versus the Cowboys, especially if they prove to be a legitimate contender. And Colin has said that he believes that the Falcons can actually get the number 1 seed, okay? That they could be a number 1 seed in the NFC. If that's true, then there would be no reason, 0, for the Dallas Cowboys to win this game, for the Atlanta Falcons to lose this game, especially a 28-27. I think if the Falcons end up losing this game, then that would be a major concern for Falcons fans. I'll just say that. I'll just be real honest about it. I do not think the Dallas Cowboys are a good team. And I think the Dallas Cowboys lose and look lost against great teams. Teams that are well run, well coached, right? Teams that are connected, teams that have a culture. Beating the Cowboys and beating them convincingly is a great barometer for what you got going on, right? Are you firing at all cylinders or not? So to me, if the Falcons do that, then it's like, that is a great indicator for the Falcons. If they lose, then it's troublesome, right? Then it is absolutely worrying. So Colin is confident. He's picking the Cowboys, although I guess, he's confident that they're going to lose, but 28-27, still a close, fun game. But I mean, to me, it's at this point, the Falcons, the time is now, right? The time is now. You burned a couple of your losses earlier on in the season. You were able to pull out some really, really awesome and impressive wins, especially like the 1 win versus the Eagles and also the Buccaneers as well. And again, that's the way I kind of look at it too. The Falcons were able to really win and beat the Buccaneers pretty convincingly when they were down their weapons, right? Cowboys are dealing with some injuries. Dak Prescott is playing awful, right? He's got multiple interceptions for like 3 or 4 games in a row. He's been so uncomfortable, disjointed with CeeDee Lamb, all this noise coming out, Jerry Jones fighting with media, Jerry Jones taking shots at Mike McCarthy on the flip side taking shots at Dak Prescott. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. We use this term way too frequently. Clown show. It's a clown show, right? I don't know any other way to put it. So if the Atlanta Falcons lose this game, I'm going to be very clear about this. I usually don't talk as defined and as, black and white. But if the Falcons lose this game, I see it as actually a legitimate devastating loss. I can usually explain away losses, right? And be like, okay, they lost, but this, that. Outside of a real bizarre thing that happens, I just don't see why the Falcons should not be able to pull out this win. And if they don't, then it's worrying to me. It really, really is. So the pressure, so to speak, is on the Falcons. They should be able to win this game. The Cowboys should look outplayed, outmatched, just simply not good enough like they looked against the 49ers, right? I'm not going to say that the Falcons need to roll them like the Ravens or the Saints when they were fully healthy and they were at their peak powers. I'm not saying that necessarily, but it should be very clear, oh yeah, the Falcons are the better team and the Cowboys, I don't know what the Cowboys are doing. They're in trouble, right? What are they even going to do next year? Where are they going to draft? Do they just want to keep losing so they can draft higher and higher, right? After this game, those are the conversations that should be had. Not, oh boy, what's wrong with the Falcons? Falcons should be able to just run all the live long day, which should make Kirk Cousins' job so easily. He should have a Jared Goff day where he throws 16 times, but it's 12 for 16, right? And 2 touchdowns. Like it should be significantly easier. Okay? It just should. Whether that actually is how it happens, again, I'm not making any type of concrete prediction. I'm just looking at it through the lens of like, how are we going to evaluate the Atlanta Falcons? And if the Atlanta Falcons can't do that, everything that I just mapped out, that's where the concerns for me would lie. But who knows? Any given Sunday. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about the Atlanta Falcons losing to the Dallas Cowboys, as Colin Cowherd predicts? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions, let's get in some fights, but ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I'd absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much, and see you next time.